Hello guys, Space Miner here. As you can see, I suck at Super Mario 64 Land despite the 2 months of practice I have put in. I managed in 3-3 to take 5 minutes and yet not kill a single enemy and only collect 2 stars. I did not get a time bonus because of the 5 minutes this took, and I ultimately ended up with a E rank. This rank is the lowest rank you can get, or perhaps the second lowest to F, I don't actually remember exactly. But the point is, this rank is horrendous. Awful. No one should ever get this rank, even in casual play. But me, as a speedrunner, someone that grinds this game daily, have managed to get an E rank. Very disappointing, but what if I were to tell you that I am actually able to get out of this trap? Now, how do I do that? Through a new revolutionary Mario 64 Land technique that I will now call time bonus manipulation. So how does time bonus manipulation work, you might ask? Well, as you can see here, I have 312 points. 300 points is when you stop getting points for time bonus. And if we do the math, that adds up perfectly. We have 101 coins, correct? 101. A coin provides 50 points for an individual coin. 100 times 50 is 5,000. And you add the extra coin, that's 50 points. So we have 5,050 points based on the coins alone. But the points right there, the 2,000, those are from 2 stars I collected throughout the level. One of them being just now at the end. And this will add up to be 7,050 points with no time bonus because you can't get a time bonus.
Mamma mia!
Yes, you can see that my number was actually perfectly accurate. Now, though, with time bonus manipulation, I'm going to pause buffer this though, or emulator pause buffer it. This isn't technically allowed, but I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes. So I'm going to buffer an A press, and then pause the emulator, and then buffer a start press, which is, as you can see on the keys down there, there's an S there, which is related to start. It doesn't need to be start, it can be Z or B as well, which I have set. These keys here, Z, B, A, and S, are all keys that will advance the menu, or buttons rather. So, let me show how this corresponds to this. So I'm going to buffer my egg press and immediately pause the emulator now. Let me try that again, that was too slow. Too slow. Perfect. So now, I'm going to unpause. I'm going to buffer a start press now. I'm going to unpause the emulation.
Mamma mia!
Perfect. As you can see here, Mario yelled Mamma Mia for the E rank, but as you can see here, my score manages to be 26,250. And the rank is Superstar. And when we leave the level, you can see that we actually have a Superstar rank. So what caused this, you might be asking? Well, what if I told you that this had all to do with the way we press the buttons? So when I pressed A, right, it went to calculate the time bonus as well as everything else all at once. but it didn't have time to calculate the time bonus in that one frame. It calculates it all very quickly, but the second A press causes, for some reason, I'm not sure why, a recalculation on the time bonus particularly. But since you already pressed a menu option button once, the rest of the score is already calculated out, and the time bonus should be drained. It should be at 0, which is the minimum. So what happened is the game set the time score back to 0, which makes the score for our time bonus 19,200 points. If you looked at the number I got there, 26,250 points, and you subtract that from 7,050 points, you get that number, 19,200. So if you manage to press a menu advancing button on the same frame, well, if you manage to press a menu advancing button there, and then on the very next frame, before the time bonus can be calculated, if you can press another button, you will automatically get S rank. As long as you have a score at the end of at least 800, which is impossible not to have a score of at least 800, because at the end, the star gives you 1,000 points. So, effectively, this is a way to get S rank at the end of a level, no matter what, as long as you can time the button presses correctly. It would probably take a lot of practice to get the timing down, but this is huge in the Super Mario 64 Land community for tassing, as well as in the future runs, because in particular 3-3 and 8-3, current human optimal strats don't actually go for a time bonus. They go to kill a bunch of enemies and grab a bunch of coins in order to make the points add up to 20,000. So here, with these new strategies, we can go to the end of the level as fast as possible while collecting every star, and then do time bonus manipulation. I hope everyone that was watching understood what I was talking about, and has a great day. Thank you.